In what ways is your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Back to when we first planned this video, we got all our visual ideas straight from the lyrics of this song. We all sat together and pictured completely different things, which is why we chose this song, as there was a lot to work with. Later on, when it came to editing, this gave us huge advantages as we had hours worth of footage, which meant we got a lot of shots and locations. So our visual ideas, we looked into the lyrics and created a mood board. We added all the images that came into our heads and created a narrative from this. For example, one of the first images we had was the paint on the board, the eyes and the fire. We chose these lyrics as the main three images in our video because these are the lyrics that repeat themselves throughout the song. These boards then became the background to our video. At this point of the plan, we still thought we were a three-girl band, and as we were all in the video, shortly after this we decided we were going to have just Soraya on her own. But luckily our theme didn't change because of this, because having Soraya on her own actually made the theme look more effective. After deciding we were the genre of indie pop, we looked into other similar artists and found some examples of other people we liked. We came up with the main female singer of Ellie Goulding, as she is a popular artist with a similar theme. As well as her, we looked into others such as Lana Del Rey and Marina and the Diamonds, and based all our research around these singers, so we knew the typical features to include following the indie pop genre. We looked into these artists' photos, websites, albums, and we chose what we liked about them, what we didn't like about them. One thing we loved about Lana Del Rey in particular was the filters she used. We liked the smoky images she produced, and we took inspiration from this for our photo shoots and our album, and also our music video. We also liked the photo shoots from Ellie Goulding. We liked what she went for recently, such as the poses she does. She looks straight into the camera and she plays with her hair. So we took this idea along with similar colours when editing them. The album cover, as said before, was influenced by Ellie Goulding. We loved the images and colours she used as we wanted something similar. We also went with the arty theme to follow our music video and personality of Soraya. So we added images into the album and digipack which was used in the video, such as the paint on the background when we threw the paint at the wall. This was then used in the background of the digipack. The photo shoots we used were slightly changed, like we changed her makeup and so it wasn't too girly, so we didn't follow others, but it was more indie pop, such as Lana Del Rey. Soraya's task was to take on this planning of the digipack. She edited and made lots of images to show on the digipack, and we got lots of feedback, so we knew what was good about the designs and what was bad. She used programs such as Fireworks and Photoshop and made layers to blend and add colours to them. With the locations, we liked a big open space for the paint shots, therefore we used Izzy's garden. If we hadn't have made this mood board, looking back, it would have taken longer to create these ideas and come up with them, so this really helped. It made us realise that the more suitable locations were ones going to be outside, such as Izzy's garden and Galley Common. So yeah, the genre we chose was indie pop. When we first had our plan, it was to have the three of us, which was an indie pop band, but when we had our decision made by just having Soraya, this was kept as it was still suitable for our song. When we chose the song, we were choosing between Early Birds, which we went with, or Walk of Shame by Meghan Trainor, and we went with Early Birds because it was more suitable for Soraya on her own because it wasn't as girly, and we had more ideas for the Early Birds song. So looking back, I think we decided on the better of the songs, as we then had a lot to work with. We had more similar artists such as Ellie Goulding, and we had more research into the theme and type and what we were going to do, such as the arty and creative side of the song, such as the costume and makeup. Leading on to this, we conformed to other artists similar by relating them to different features. This included locations, filters, costume and makeup. We looked into makeup and costumes by other artists such as Ellie Goulding, and it wasn't too bright, girly, it was just in between, so we went with that. Luckily Soraya already followed this personality, so we had the same clothes, and so we didn't have to go out and buy any more clothes for it. And we had loads of ideas for locations which all worked quite well, which was also good because this helped us later on choosing the footage, as it was mainly outside, all the lighting was natural and it was good quality. We also used the drama studio, and in Spain, so I went to Spain, which we thought was going to be a bit of a problem, but in the end it worked in our favour because we've got lots of good footage from Spain. Again, the lighting is good, and we also got the theme included into it because she's got the vision of the word vision in the sand, and the sea comes into it, which fades the song away as well as the video. The programme we used was to edit was Premiere. All three of us had used it before, which helped because we all knew roughly what we were doing. We just needed to have some more practice on effects, and which was fine because we learned as we went along. We also knew because of prelim task what we'd done before, such as Izzy's, which was Britney Spears. So we all knew how to edit roughly and how to add effects, which was good. But something we have learned was to do more effects, such as the colours and filters we used. So Izzy took on the role of the majority of the editing, which worked well because she was most confident with it. She could choose from all the footage and add effects to it, then exported it and uploaded to YouTube to watch it. When it came to creating the website, I decided I'd take on that role as I think it suited me best. I'm not as good as designing and editing as Izzy and Soraya, but using the simple online program called Wix, I enjoyed creating the layout of the website, and I designed some of the merchandise available on the site store. I loved organising the gallery especially. Izzy helped me with some of the merchandise and Soraya helped with some of the layout choices early on. Working as a team has been a strong point in our group. We rarely had disagreements, but when we did, we solved them quickly by talking about our ideas, looking back on what went well and what went not as well. So I believe that went quite well in our group. We enjoyed all the filming, which helped motivate us as a group, and overall I think our strong points and our weaknesses have worked well together, which has really helped us create this video.